Hello, gentle viewers. This is Vindian, welcoming you to another new series, and for a short time, the fourth game on our channel. This is Into the Breach. Let's reduce the volume just a touch. That seems good. Into the Breach is by Subset Games, the same folks who made FTL. You'll recognize the art style is somewhat similar. It's about a group of people who are living in a post-apocalyptic Earth, and they decide to go back in time and try to save it from destruction by the Vec. And the Vec are bugs. Maybe they're robot bugs. It's not clear to me. I think they're just bugs. So you take a team of 3 mechs and try to save Earth. It's honestly a puzzle game. It doesn't sound like it, but it's not a standard turn-based strategy game. And I think it'll become clear once we start playing. So we're going to click New Game. There are different mech teams that you can unlock. I'm only playing with the Riftwalkers because I want to win this bloody game once with them. You always have 3 mechs. We have a combat mech, which is good for punching, a cannon mech, which is good for shooting, and an artillery mech, which is good for shooting and pushing. We get 2 generic pilots and 1 special pilot of our choosing. Now, if we click here, you'll notice there's a bunch of different choices. Because I played with Camilla for a while, I get all of her levels unlocked, which include some pretty nice bonuses. I'm going to stick with Camilla, and then if we fail, maybe I'll do something else. I'm going to have her pilot the cannon mech, for reasons which I'll explain once we actually get into the game. We'll keep difficulty on normal. There's the different difficulty levels. It's fine. Notice you can switch out your ships, or your mechs. Ooh, I unlocked some more. Zenith Guard, and let's get the hazardous mechs. That sounds fun. When you get achievements, you get coins. You can use coins to unlock stuff. Let's begin the game. Excuse me. 1 second. So, this is kind of the main strategy map of the game. We are trying to keep the power grid up. If it gets down to 0, we lose. It's the only way you can actually lose, is to run out of power. What you need to do is complete at least 2 of these islands, or up to all 4, to unlock the final island. If you win the final island, you beat the game. Along the way, you get some important bonuses. You can unlock reputation, which you can spend to buy cool stuff, and you can unlock reactor cores. These let us upgrade our mechs. So we look at our standard mech here. Here's our pilot, Chloe Wen. Nothing too special. We don't know what she's good at yet, because she's a generic pilot. You can install reactor cores, and then you can use them to upgrade things. For example, to take the Titan Fist up to 4 damage, it's going to cost us 3 reactor cores. That's a lot. But 4 damage is also a lot, too. We'll get a possible second weapon later on as the game progresses, and then there's some stuff here that we keep in storage. The reason we picked the cannon mech. The other possibility is to have her pilot the artillery mech. And there's a couple reasons why they each offer different choices. The artillery mech can hit almost anywhere on the board. Being able to do 3 damage to anyone at almost any time is fantastic. But here's the issue. That's 3 reactor cores. And even, if you only need 2 because you pick her, Until then, you have kind of a weak weapon, which is better for pushing stuff than it is for fighting. Whereas here, it only takes 2, and she gives us 1 to begin with, right? So we could very quickly get her to do 2 damage. And so the last couple times I played, this is the route I've gone. We're going to upgrade her move for now. But don't worry, it's not permanent. I can just unupgrade it. And I think that's good. So 3 HP, 3 move, 3 HP, 4 move, 2 HP, 3 move. If you destroy a mech, the only downside is you lose the pilot. And then the generic pilots that fill them in can never level up. But you can also unlock pilots as you play through, so it's not the end of the world. Now, our first decision is to play which island to start with. When you first play Into the Breach, you will only have 1 island unlocked, this one here. As you play through, once you beat an island, you unlock it. And when you beat the previous island, you unlock the next one, and then you go from there. So we get a bit of a cheat sheet. This tells us what we should expect to face when we actually pick an island. I'm gonna pick the Archive Island, I think. Could pick the Detritus Disposal. I really don't like the robot. The robot is hard for a leader. Let's pick Archiving. So we're going to fight 4 kinds of Vek plus a leader at the end of the island. We're going to fight Scorpions, the other bug dealies, I can't remember what they're called, the artillery bugs, and then each island also has a Scion that'll appear on each map, and it offers some sort of universal bonus to all of the Vek. In this case, it helps them regenerate, which is actually the easiest of them to deal with. So, you showed up right in the nick of time. The Vicar overrunning our island archive. The older Threlixirs to let them fight in them, they could help us. So, we need to pick which territory to attack or defend. Every territory has at least 1 bonus objective. This one only has 1. Up to 3. If you complete all the bonus objectives on an island, you get a really powerful bonus at the end of the island. So that's what we're going to go for. In my private games, if I can't get all of the objectives, I will literally stop and restart the game. It takes like 3 minutes to finish a battle. We'll probably honestly finish 1 island per episode and then see what happens. So, what's the name of this island again? Oh, I'm stuck here, aren't I? That's fine. So we've got 2 choices here. Let's look at the goals. We need to defend the artillery support and protect the power generator. If we defend the artillery support, we'll get ourselves a... I'm going to turn the music down just a touch. That sounds good. If we defend the artillery support, we'll get 1 reputation to spend at the end of the island. Otherwise, we will increase our grid defense. When this bar is filled up, they start adding to this number here. One of the things that makes Into the Breach different from FTL is it's less reliant on RNG. This is the one exception. This means that every time someone attacks a power plant, there's an 18% chance nothing will happen, and we won't lose anything from it. Which is pretty sweet. You can upgrade this to a maximum of 40%, which is obviously pretty insane. So we might end up doing that if we get extra things here. This one might take less than 3 grid damage and protect the emergency batteries. You have tidal waves, which will make it a little bit easier to win that one. Let's start with a nice simple library. We want to open up the map and look at other provinces to decide what we want to do next. When you get to the point where there's only 3 left, the final battle of the island starts. So in all reality, we're only going to do 4 provinces. So we're going to start with the library. Our technicians recently got an Old Earth artillery battery up and running. Please make sure it survives this fight. I don't know why he had a totally different voice earlier, but he's William Shatner now. Deal with it. So here are the bugs that we're trying to murder. Our first decision is always, where do we drop our 3 mechs? The combat mech has to walk up and punch stuff, so you always want it near the front. Same for our cannon mech. And the artillery near the back. You can move them around afterwards, like if I decide, I'd rather have this guy here. I'm going to put it there, actually. We'll hit confirm. The mechs are here. Stop crowding the window. Help is here. Okay. First of all, notice she instantly shook off the web. This is because this is one of Camilla's special abilities. Webbing and smoke don't bother her. So, here's what makes this game so fascinating. We already know exactly what's going to happen that the enemy is going to do. The Scorpion's going to attack me for 1 damage. The Firefly is going to attack me for 1 damage and set the forest on fire. This guy's not going to do anything because he's a Blood Scion. He only offers a passive bonus. So, you kill a bad guy by draining it of points, but that's not actually your objective to pass the board. We have to go 4 turns without dropping our grid defense to 0, which is actually quite easy. There's a couple of important things to know as you're playing the game. First of all, most Vec, when they hit the water, they die. So we're actually going to start with that. I'm going to tell you... Actually, no. Ooh, you can't get over there, damn it. And you also... No, okay, you can take him out. Perfect. So I'm going to move him up. Everyone gets to move and then attack, or use a different weapon, or repair themselves. Let's give him the old punchy punch. And he drowned. Got 3 XP. A good start to our round. We could do the same thing with this guy. And I think we might. Notice once you move, if you're like, oh crap, I don't want to go there, you can click undo move and then move somewhere else. Not what I want to do. Let's move you here. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot about you. So for this map, we actually get a 4th mech. This artillery cannon. So if we look at this here, it hits 2 squares, each of which for 2 damage. So I dropped that bad boy there. The Scion dies, and he's pretty badly hurt. Really good call. And now I'm going to go next level strategy. She is already at max level. I gain no real benefit from using the cannon mech to kill stuff. So I'm going to move over my artillery. Oh, no, bad idea. I have to move you first. Otherwise, what'll happen is I'll hit the Scorpion and it'll push the tank back into me and I'll take an HP of damage. So I'm going to move you out of the area. We even know, by the way, where the next bad guys are going to show up. We're going to get 1 here and 1 here. If you block a space, your unit takes 1 damage, but the good news is you keep them from spawning onto the board. Right now, we're pretty solid. I have no problem with letting them go ahead and spawn normally. Now, I could do this and push them into the water. I think I will. You get your 3 XP. And then I'm going to move you up to here. So you'll notice there's a little red hand, meaning we're stopping him. Or whatever is under there. And that's fine. When we're ready, we end our turn. I have nothing to shoot at, so I'm not going to shoot. You have one other option. Once per map, you can reset the entire turn. This is really powerful. Make sure that you use it only when you absolutely need it. Right now, this turn went about as well as I could have expected. Done. You'll notice it tries to warn me, hey, you could still shoot. I have nothing to shoot. And now we have a beetle. And goodbye, Mr. Beetle. One punch. I'm going to move the artillery a little bit closer. I'm going to tell you to repair. I'm going to move the artillery in a more central fashion. We're going to get 3 new bugs next turn. There's nothing we can do about that. But that's okay. We'll just have to deal with them when they pop up. Another firefly, another beetle, and another scorpion. Now you'll notice my puncher bot combat mech, I always call them puncher bots or punch bots. You're just going to have to accept it. Cannot move because this jerk has me webbed up. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play the long game here. Any damage to your mech gets healed at the end of the turn. At the end of the round, excuse me. When you're done with the map. We only have 2 turns left on this map. It's more beneficial to kill him outright than it is to knock him off of me. I'll only take 1 damage. It's life. Away you go. 3 XP. A good start. Old artillery. Please finish off the other bug dude. And now we're going to go super next level. Oh no, I can't kill him. Oh, wait a minute. I sure can. By hitting directly behind him, I'm going to push the scorpion into the water. And he gone. Chloe could move now, but that's fine. Let's keep this one blocked and let's end our turn. This has gone so well. I haven't even explained what the buildings are. Whoops. These buildings are our power plants. So if I were stupid and let the firefly hit this building, we would lose 1 power. Unless we rolled lucky and we got the 18%, and no damage would be dealt. But we're going to kill both these guys right now, and it's going to be the easiest map we'll ever do. Punched into the water. Not Camilla, because remember, she doesn't gain any benefit. And just to show you guys, I have time. If we go in the water, it doesn't actually hurt us. We just can't attack. That's a really important advantage, and it can save you on certain maps. For the sake of clarity, repair yourself. And then, I don't know, set some trees on fire maybe. That seems wasteful. Let's not do that. And glorious victory is ours. It's just that simple. The civilians protected is kind of a score thing. It doesn't actually matter. Each you gained 11 XP. Very nice. Another map and you might gain a level. We also gained 1 reputation up here. And we gained 1 power grid. Continue. And we unlock 3 additional ones here. If you see one that only has 1 goal, those are usually easier. But that's not always what we want. So we want the exhibits archive, or we want the Forgotten Hills. I want the Forgotten Hills. Because I want to show you guys terrain. Now I can change the game, especially with tidal waves. So all I need to do to get full credit for this one, we need to take less than 3 grid damage. That means we can't lose 3 buildings. And we have to protect 1 specific kind of building, the emergency batteries. So we're going to go ahead and dive in. And offshore, volcano is causing tidal waves along the coast. And may help wash away the vac threatening the area. Even kind of looks like him. A little bit. Very little bit. Oops. Start mission, please. So everything here in yellow is going to disappear. Anything that is on the square is going to drown. I'm going to put you here. I want to try to take him out as soon as possible. Shooty boy can go there, and artillery boy can go there. And you notice at the beginning of this instantly disappeared. Okay, so this is what we're facing this turn. I cannot kill all three of them this turn, which is unfortunate. Oh, these are the emergency batteries. So this looks different from all the other buildings. This is the one we have to protect if we can. I'm going to kill the Blood Scion. We don't want him regenerating if we can avoid it. You can also make the Vec attack each other. Okay, this guy's dead no matter what we do. He's going to drown at the beginning of the turn. Also, important fact, we get to find out what order stuff happens in. But here we see that number 1 is the environment. Fire damage always comes first. Here, the environment comes next. There is no point in attacking him. Absolutely none. There just isn't. So what we're going to do, I'm going to push you. And then I'm going to drown you. Dead. Now, if a hazard kills you, you still get the XP, but it's only 1 per person. So it's not ideal, but it's pretty good. Everyone took their action. I'm satisfied with my turn. Let's end it. So watch. First thing that happens. Oh, what a tragedy. He drowned. Interesting. He has no legal move, so he's actually entirely passive this turn. Which is actually not the bad, which is actually pretty good for us. So I want to show you something. What happens when stuff collides into other stuff? What basically happens is I do 1 damage, I push them into this other bug, but it can't move onto that space, so it's actually just going to die. And then the other one gets hurt a bit too, which is exactly what I want. I really don't want her getting kills because she doesn't get any benefit from it, but this is the right play. I kill you, you gain 2 XP, but it doesn't matter. I walk over here, block the spawning area, punch the Vec. And then finally... Oh no, that's going to unblock it. Shoot. That's fine. This could be a time to use reset turn. But I don't know that I want to waste it here. Because the only thing that misses is, oh no, I push him back off the square. It doesn't cause any damage. And it's going to make sure that you're killed. So, you know, it's not the end of the world. Okay. We're in bad positioning. Damn it. That's kind of what I was afraid of. Alright, we gotta make sure this is protected. So I'm gonna go punch. I'm gonna move you up. And I'm gonna go punch. I'm gonna go bang, actually. Oh, perfect. That worked out perfectly. Yeah, I'm going to kill you. And then push him over there. So notice actually the first thing that'll happen... Actually, it won't matter because they'll both drown. But if they weren't going to drown, this Vec in the back would actually harm the one in front of him. You can plan it really carefully and actually have the Vec kill each other and do your dirty work for you, which is pretty great. But it was a perfect turn. We end the turn, and another map is completed. Good work, everyone. Both these guys should actually level up next map, which will be really nice. Okay. Now, I want to start trying to get additional energy. So here's my plan. Because you got to plan ahead in this game. It's a big part of how it plays. I'm going to do the Exhibits Archive and then the Restoration Center. Because I don't want to do either of these. And I want as much power as possible so I can start getting this percentage to tick up. It could be as high as plus 43 with our current thing. And the next plus 2 means the next time I add an energy to the grid, it'll kick it up to plus 2. So basically it'll give me a 20% chance. Which is better than 18, obviously. Okay. We cannot have more than 3 mech damage. It's got to be less than 4. And we have to protect the coal plant. Nothing else special. No water on this map. So the instant kills aren't going to happen here. We're going to have to plan very carefully. You here. You here. You here. Confirm. Oh, perfect timing. Pods are one of the best things to get in this game. Pods always contain a reactor core and generally contain one other benefit too. So they're really, really good. So right, the beetle's going to... the scarab. I always call it the beetle, sorry. The scarab's going to attack me, and for 1 HP. You're going after the building. Therefore, you are the bigger threat. How am I going to handle this? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. First of all, I'm going to kill you. No, I'm not. I'm going to shoot you. Now, this is our coal plant. We don't want this building damaged. So I'm actually going to then... shoot. Bang. So he's going to attack the mountain, which isn't going to hurt us any. I'm going to walk up here and I'm going to give you the old punch. Okay. So notice already how different this map has started from the others. We have only killed one of the Vec, the least dangerous one, and we still have a couple more. If I want to reset my turn, I probably would actually focus on the Scarab, because the Scarab can do damage and the Scion can't. But it's good practice to get rid of the Scions as quickly as possible, so I'm okay with that. Let's end our turn. Oh, we either have to collect this, or it simply has to be defended until the end of the game. Until the end of the map, anyway. You shoot your shot, and you damage the mountain. And it's another Firefly. I don't love that. Fireflies are tricky because they take 3 hits to kill, unlike pretty much anything else you face at this point in the game. You gotta be dropped. Dead. Now here's our issue. I could move... I'm just going to show you where I'd move to. Move here, shoot you. The problem is the Vec would destroy the time pod. I think. Maybe it wouldn't. But in any case, I don't want to do that anyway because I don't want him damaging this building. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move up here to collect it, so I don't have to worry about it for next time. And I'm going to move him up, like that. Is that what I want? Oh, fuck me. I can't get over to push him where I wanted to push him. I'm actually going to reset my turn. I made a mistake. I don't want to lose a time pod. It's so good. So we're going to do this. I'm going to sit here to block the vac that spawns in. I'm going to shoot you once for 1 damage. If he was on the fire, he would have taken more damage, but he's not, so whatever. And then... if I push him forward, he'll target me instead of targeting the building. He'll also cause it to burn. I don't want to move there. We're going to do this instead. I'm going to push you down. There we go. You hit the ground harmlessly. Then I'm going to move you over and give you the old punch you deserve. That wasn't as good a turn, but we're getting to where we need to. We're reaching the point in the game where players can start letting them destroy buildings. But it's fine. Remember, if we repair damage, the good news is it doesn't count against us. Okay, I instantly need to spend this turn fixing you, or at least make sure you don't take any damage. This is what I was afraid of. Okay, one problem is solved. The fire is going to kill him. Okay. Perfect. I am going to punch you. Now, I can't shift both of them. Actually, I technically could. Because you notice I moved down here. I don't really care if I push him. Nah, the thing is I've got to move at least one of them. You'll notice now he doesn't have a valid attack. Now, this doesn't mean we're taking a risk. I cannot stop them from hitting this building. I can't. So we're just going to have to hope that we get lucky. He died. Leveled up. It didn't work out. That's fine. Sometimes you have to make that sacrifice. And it's just what has to happen. Okay. Okay. Who else? Oh, you're targeting him. Got it. Shit. I think we could lose another 2 power. There's nothing I can do about it without sacrificing an objective. Because here's the thing. I have to move this guy and I have to repair. I don't have a choice. Because he's going to take damage and I can't avoid it. I'm going to take the kill so I can get the XP. And then we're just going to have to hope we get lucky here. Hey, we did. Hooray. I take a damage, it's still less than 3. And the poor mountain's destroyed. But we won. That was a bit more of a bloody mission, but we still got what we wanted. We actually regain the one we lost, and we get the time pod. All I had was a reactor core, which is perfectly fine with me. So one of our mechs got promoted, and they increased the HP by 2. I'm going to leave you with the combat mech. It's just the best decision. We're going to install the new mech reactor. We're going to reduce its move. Now it's going to do 2 damage every time it takes a shot. Which is going to be really powerful for the rest of this level, probably. We need to make the artillery mech more useful. It just doesn't do very much damage. We're going to do this one next. Or we could do this one. Like, I'd love to have 2 rep. So it's 3 rep for a new reactor, and then there's different other things you spend 1 rep on. But sometimes it's just not possible to block Vex spawning. It's just not possible. And I want to get the end of island bonus pretty badly because it's generally really good. So I'm actually going to forego 1 reputation to take the easy one in the hopes of getting the end of the island bonus. I think that's the right call. So there's a couple things we're going to see right away. I'm actually going to change my normal setup. Because of the volatile vac, that's this one here, it'll explode if it's killed. I actually don't mind the blood scion healing stuff. I'd rather kill everything else and just leave these 2 to do whatever they want. So go ahead and confirm. Okay. So you get a punch. Oh, damn it, I can't kill it. What a jerk. Then I guess we will try to kill this. Oh, so you do 2 damage now, don't you? Let's actually do this instead. Nah. I can't believe I can't kill you. Because I can't actually place a shot on you. That is some weak ass shit. We'll do this. Like, even if he'd hit that, it would have absorbed it because of the shielding. But you know what? There's no sense in wasting a free hit. We're just going to end the turn. Oh, you foolish fool. Oh, let's get nasty. I'm going to go punch. And 1 of 2 things, and then what'll happen is... he won't get a chance to kill him. No, yeah, he will. Yeah, he will. I'm going to slide you over just to get you out of the way. Push you back. Here's what's going to happen. He's going to attack the ground here, and he's going to like, what? I missed. You're going to kill him, and then the Vec coming up is going to kill you. So we're going to watch Vec kill 2 other Vec, which is pretty exciting. No, there's one other thing I did need you to do. Shit. Yeah, I have to redo that. Because I forgot about you. I don't want to lose a building if I don't have to. So I'm going to do this. Punch. I'm going to drop you here. Pull you there. Kill you. I'm going to push you up towards me. There we go. That's more like it. Everything else will still work out the same, but he won't get a chance to destroy this building. So we go attack, miss, attack, miss. You killed your friend, and then you die, keeping someone else out. You know what? I was thinking to myself, how can I punch this guy? And now I don't have to worry about it. I just walk over there and go, whoop-pow. We reach an unpleasant moment. I'm going to have to eat the damage, and then he's going to catch on fire. Because there's nothing else I can do would be to kill him, and then I lose this. This is more valuable than whatever I have to do with him next turn. Can I use this to get rid of Web? I don't think I can. I can't. That's unfortunate. Oh, you're just going to hang out right there. I'm going to end the turn. Okay. That was the one thing I was really worried about, and we avoided it. Okay. This is actually completely fine. So I'm going to move you. Where? I'm going to go punchy punch. Notice because he slams into his mate here, he's going to take 3 more damage. 1 more damage, excuse me. Then I'm going to move... I can't afford to lose the pilot. I can't. So I'm going to move out of the way. He's going to get a free shot on the building. I can't stop him, but I'm going to repair myself. And these are the sacrifices you have to make as you play the game. And you have to think about what's best for your group in the long run. A dead pilot is pretty bad. So we're just going to accept it, and we're going to hit end turn. And hope that the RNGesus saves us with his 21%. Because this one's going to hit the dome and we don't care. The dome just goes away. I take a damage. Who cares? Ah, that was bad. But, you know what? We did what we had to do. We were successful overall. What did the promotion get you? A bonus to grid defense. That's really good. And now we get to the HQ. The HQ always gives you 2 jobs. Killing the leader and protecting one specific building. What do you do? Oh, you're obviously tougher than normal. Oh, you and your stupid spider eggs. Oh, that's right. That's what these stupid jerks do. And what's really frustrating is when I shoot him, I'll only kill another egg. I guess do this to wipe those out. Let's set a stupid jerk butt on fire. There we go. So he'll take 1 damage every turn, and there's nothing he can do to stop it. We can, if it happens to us, but he can't. Now we need to kill this. This is now priority number 1, because we don't want him to be able to heal the jerk faces. Alright. Step 1. Good hard punch. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him. You're gonna die in 2 turns. Regardless of what I do to you. Go ahead and shoot him. No. You'll get set on fire. I'll live with it. Shoot him. There goes the punch. And the fire killed the spider leader. We just have to protect 1 building now, and we've won. Okay. Yeah, we're going to take the risk of losing a building. Because what's going to happen is you slam into him and he slams into the building. I can't. That's unfortunate, but it's better than the alternative. Nah, it's fine. And then you'll actually kill one of the spider swarm. We could lose 2 buildings here. That's just what has to happen. I can't do anything to avoid that. Oh, the fire killed him first. Damn it. Oh well. And the odds were not in our favor that time. But here's what matters most. We completed the island. And we get the bonus reward. So, we could pick Henry Kwon. We could pick Astro Bombs. That's not as good as it looks, actually. It's any distance, but meh. We could pick Henry Kwon, or we could take 2 grid power. 2 grid power is really tempting. But a mech that can move through enemy units, if we put him on our combat punch mech, would be really, really powerful. And I could just spend... Yeah, let's grab him. We've also unlocked a new pilot, Henry. You come on down. And I'm going to sell you. Or we could just keep him in storage too, but... Alright, spend reputation. So you notice he is not equipped. I can tell Chloe, give me your reputation. This is really, really good. It's a guarantee of stopping an attack at least once a map. I'm going to do something that's a tiny bit risky, but I think will be worth it. I'm going to spend 6 on reactor cores. I'm only going to do 1 for grid power. Now, who do we upgrade? If I spend both of them on you, we're 1 step closer to you becoming an absolute wrecking machine. We'd only need 1 core for that, and that's actually a really good deal. I'm going to allow you the ability to not damage buildings, and then I'm going to increase your health. You have to spend reputation. You can't keep it for later. Let's leave the island. Okay. And I think we're going to go and end the episode here. Next episode, we'll try the next island. We'll decide which one to pick. And we'll see how things are going. You can engage the final island of the game, which you can't see it because it's hidden, anytime after you've completed 2 islands. But each island gets progressively harder. So if we'd taken this island second, one of the other islands would have been easier. Notice you'll see there's more different threats, and the threats that we do face are going to be a bit tougher. But that's for next episode. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you're enjoying this new series. It'll be a short one, at most 5 episodes, and probably not even that. I'm being honest, I've never won this game yet. But maybe this will be the time I do. Until next time, thank you for watching. This has been Avindian, and I bid you good day.